Polar bear, check in. True results. This is just a disclaimer. This video right here is in response to a humorous joke that Polar Bear and talking about True Results need an edge up in this picture up here at the top of the screen, and yeah, I did need an edge up, my boy. I mean, nigga be busy sometimes. Barbershop got to wait on me, but I mean, shit. I guess if you can laugh at it, it must be funny though. So it ain't that serious though. So I believe the background that we had, all that video back, we over there though. So we didn't squash all that though. But you know, if you can laugh at me, I can laugh at you, and we can keep it light. So this ain't even that personal, as you can tell. But I really just feel good and mellow that it ain't no beef. Two grown people can throw a couple of jabs for fun. But I'm gonna just like ask you this question. I don't know if you remember before the beef with Miss Lowdown and all the unnecessary stuff, that I knew I met you when you was a cub. Before you was Polar Bear, you was Polar Cub. So I'm finna show you a couple of old family movies, and I want to see if you can remember anything, cause you were just a little baby. So, True, check it out, and keep it light. Let's not get in our feeling, cause a joke is a joke. True, bring back some memories.
A cub blown in on the storm. Its mother is nowhere to be seen. Less than a year old, Nikita knows it cannot fend for itself and is probably hungry. Incredibly, the cub has followed Arne all the way from base camp. Arne wonders why a young wild cub would seem to try and attach itself to a human.
So, you pay me a visit, you. You want reindeer meat from our store. This make life difficult for me too, you know. You're a wild creature, and I'm not supposed to give you any food.
If it gets used to humans, it could be in for a troubled life.
See, that was my scout, and he found you, and he's like, well, the history of polar cubs, they don't know how to deal with humans. I said, like, man, he gonna be all right. We're gonna see if we can win him over. So this is how we met. I was trying to see if you remember, man. So I remember you, but do you remember me? Cause you was wondering, like, and I was like, man, look at you now. You a bear, fully grown now, and you still got that thing, that fear about humans, man. But I was just letting people know how cute you was when we found you. True.
That's if it makes it. 4 to 6 out of every 10 cubs die in their first year from starvation, predation, and accidents. Time could be running out. Over the next few weeks, the cub stays close and the cameras keep rolling. The men's sympathy for the young bear grows.
You see? The man's sympathy for the young cub, the young bear grows. That mean I cared, man. You was out there by yourself, and you ain't trust me, but I was like, I had my crew family, I was like, man, we gonna have to take care of him. He gonna be all right. He got trust issues right now, and but love is gonna win, man. But we can't leave him out here by himself, and that's what we did, man. We took care of you, man. True, man.
But they're anxious not to let it become dependent on them, even though the mystery about its mother may never be solved before the ice reclaims the island. unless Arnie can convince it otherwise. The men have no idea where this little cub came from and why it attached itself to them.
See, we don't know where you came from, but it didn't even matter. I mean, you was far away from home. Mama wasn't around, and then you got comfortable and started playing with us. And I knew I couldn't take you out of that environment because that's where you're a polar bear. So I'm like, man, we was cool at these points. I hope these home movies make you remember, man. Remember the time, man, because it's almost time to say goodbye. I can't live out here in your habitat, and I can't take you with me. But it's sad though. So I always hope that you will remember the good times. True.
But this could now be Arnie's last chance to say goodbye.
So you're getting close.
Go on, you can make it. The men are overjoyed to see the cub taking its own tentative steps towards the ice. Staying close to adult bears, it may be able to feed off their leftovers until it's big enough to hunt alone.
Oh, you see, that was the last time I seen you, man. But I'm glad you made it, and you found your way. And I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go get an edge up. I'm gonna go get an edge up, man, cause I don't want you to keep laughing at me about my edge up, man. On this damn picture, man. So, man, I'm gonna get an edge up. I was just showing you some home movies and to try to see if you remember we had a relationship and we were cool, and I cared about you enough to make sure I got you to safety, man. And on that note, man, holler back at me, man. Polar Bear, man. Everything good. And don't get in your feelings about no joke now. You talking about my lineup. You talking about my edge up in my picture and laugh. So let me laugh a little bit. Everything cool, man. This what you two need right here. Innocent jabs. Straight true.